until about 2:30 toward or 2:40, something like that. Like, oh, we maybe know half an hour, 40 minutes.
I
don't know why that mission was short.
And my wife said something about her going to her Auntie Witt's house right after school, so. There was a lot of cutscenes in that one.
That's let's say that's the first tech priest I've seen that was alive in this game.
Lord, heretic Astartes. They're showing up in every hive city on Avarax. We're already overstretched by the Tyranids. The traitors have us off guard. The Adeptus Mechanicus tell me Aurora is ready. They say the weapon will work.
Sir,
I know your concerns, Titus, but we may have no choice.
can we at least warn Calgar of the danger?
Impossible. The astropathic relay on Avarax has been completely surrounded. Every attempt we've made to break through the Tyranid lines has failed.
Can we vox a message in?
There's a dead zone around the relay. Something's interfering with our vox comms.
We have to get inside.
Emperor, save me. I've tried. Now the Tyranids have launched an attack on our defenses. We're pulling back to the fortress. We'll make our final stand there.
Battlefield projection. Magnify C3. Where are you? There. The Hive Tyrant.
We've had no reports.
It's there. We kill it. We break the synaptic connection.
They'd scatter like rats.
A Hive Tyrant. A worthy adversary.
And if you're wrong, if it's not there, I cannot afford to throw men after a hunch.
Give me 2 squads.
2 squads?
We need to kill the Hive Tyrant, find whoever is jamming us, and get the message inside the relay.
6 men. That's all I can spare. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
The Emperor protects.
The other people we're about to talk to, they are also going to be on the same mission, but a different part of it.
Attend me on the crew deck. Acknowledged.
And that would be like our operations.
Are they real people?
No, it'd be like, it'd be us playing it though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now they're NPCs while we're in campaign.
If the chaplain wishes to see you because of my transgressions, I will take full responsibility.
I gave no report. I have yet to decide if you require formal penance.
Jerichus was blindsided by a rubric Astartes.
Titus, the captain has put great faith in you with this mission. Should you reach the relay, your message to Lord Calgar may determine the course of this war. Choose your words wisely.
You doubt my intentions.
It is your actions I will judge. I need to remind you of the consequences you suffered the last time. If you cannot trust in the will of the Primarch, then you are unfit for this duty.
It seems I am not the only one on this ship with concerns about your intentions.
It is the chaplain's responsibility to ensure our chapter remains pure, not yours.
Your erratic behavior is plain for all to see. And now, I find you have a history of it.
I am doing my duty, as I was then, protecting a system from ruin.
Lieutenant, the squad is ready.
We are yours to command, Lieutenant. The astropathic relay on
Okay, so there
Avarax
be
is
like
under
2
direct
operations
assault.
going on for
If it
this mission
falls, so
that
do
these
our
guys
hopes
will
of
be doing.
reinforcements. We will engage in a 3-point operation to break the Xenos command, restore Vox, and secure the relay.
We will not fail you.
Not one of us can afford to fail this day. Prepare for deployment. I will transmit mission details on descent.
Approaching drop zone. Prepare for landing.
Lieutenant, it should be us facing the Hive Tyrant.
Talassa can handle it.
They have 3 men. We should be with them, but you have us playing courier.
That message has to get through.
And what exactly is that message?
Speak your mind, brother.
I searched the archives. You were once captain of the 2nd Company, and then you disappeared over a century ago.
I was serving with the Death Watch.
There would be records.
Not for a Black Shield.
A Black Shield. You would erase your chapter markings.
I would die for these colors.
Then why?
I was accused. It was my penance.
What were you accused of?
Corruption.
Brace for landing.
Move out. Delta Wing, box check.
Meridian here. Still on our gunship. Talassa has landed, and soon a tyrant will fall.
Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintain Vox reports. Damocles out. The astropath relay is 4 miles from here. Expect heavy Tyranid presence.
What of the arch enemy?
Sporadic reports, but they are here.
That you forgive my cowardice.
The stink. Hold your nose, lad. These bastards can be poisoning with their stench alone. Empress safe.
Entering the Vox blackout, Damocles.
Understood. Damocles out. Chiron,
Hearing that
we
shit's funny.
encounter Chaos forces,
When I was at Fort
you need
Gordon,
not concern yourself
you could
with
hear
me,
whole
Lieutenant.
Disappear like
groups of
that
people in
again,
the army yelling
and
shit
you'll
like
be
that.
facing the master of the watch.
I understand.
Sir, why did you not tell us of your penance earlier?
It was not your business.
I saw a group
now
of
it
like
is.
300
You have
people
made it,
marching when
son.
I was there.
Through suspicion
insane.
and intrigue.
If you're not used to it.
Open the gates.
They're jammed, my lord. Damage from the last attack.
Stand aside.
Seal the gates behind us.
Yes, my lord. Close the gates! Spores!
Engage!
What the hell was that?
Relay deployed. Terran. Target. Face the Emperor's wrath. Changing magazine. I am down. I have. You must be more vigilant. Deploying flight grenade. Reloading. Ready to shot! By the numbers. My thanks for the assistance. Resupplying.
Too slow.
Stocking up on rounds. The spores collapse the bridge. There's no way through.
I may have an alternate route.
Proceed.
Transmitting to all specs now. We'll need to clear this debris.
The path is clear.
Incoming! Damn spores!
The Cadians will make short work of them.
Indeed.
Sorry, I had to talk on the phone for a little bit.
No problem.
Don't feel the heat! Need to reload. 1,000 rounds.
I think we found our exit.
That was
The
cool.
relay.
Our brothers are getting hammered down there.
Tatooine, we have given the infernal Xenos a fitting burial.
It is not dead.
Enlighten us, Lord Titus.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay.
Reports
So like,
confirm the
remember
lieutenant's
it's like a mission we
assessment.
play.
Enemy cohesion is still in full effect.
Right after that
That
crazy
beast
area
is
we
not
just went all
yet
them
dead.
bikes up, yeah.
Our word is bond. This void-spawn behemoth has seen its last day. Space Marines.
My bad, I couldn't hear you, man.
Also, I'm just saying, this is the second mission that we do the operation on. This is that same like time frame.
Brothers.
Reload! So, War Gear Prime. Reload! Loading up.
Secure.
So just put the database and I let out in the open for you.
Restocking.
Animal box right here.
Reloading.
The door is powered down.
Is there an alternate route?
Yes, but it would add considerable time.
Then we must find the power and restore it.
I found it.
Nice. Down here is our database.
We have power.
Open the door.
Ah, there's no Gatling gun, damn it.
Record. Declare evidence. Crates found in Sector 55 of the Upper Hive contain 12 volumes of dubiously heretical works. Also recovered. 14 Cantrail-type plasma rifles.
Traitor
8 las
Astartes!
pistols, various
Cut them
designs.
down!
The serial numbers are filed off. Heretical symbols are applied to the surface of the weapons. I am enclosing pins supporting the evidence. Evidence
What
to
the
be
hell?
destroyed in accordance with invasion protocols. Traces of the cult indicate that it has long since taken root in the Hive. The mere thought that he has reached the highest levels turns my stomach. These officials, bureaucrats, and politicians are so mired in their intrigues that They warmed and nurtured the roots of heresy within their walls. Well,
The heretics
the
mean
fire
to
of
stop us.
retribution is already
To all
consuming them.
appearances, yes.
The punishment of
Elaborate.
the Emperor is
The Traitor
inevitable.
Legion's legacy
guy's
of
hanging.
deception
End of record.
goes back 10,000 years. They are masters of it.
They are clearly here to stop Aurora.
I am not convinced. There is more to this, I am sure of it.
Their motives matter not. I will kill them just the same.
Kill them all. Your treachery ends now. They never learn.
Grabbing equipment.
No.
Your work is not yet done. Death is the luxury of
I am in your debt. Injecting pain suppressor.
changing magazine.
Stocking up on rounds.
Special tactics ready.
Loading fresh magazine. Heresy and corruption. The Tyranids seek to consume that as well. If they kill each other, all the better. End of the hall.
Reloading.
We should turn around and regroup with the main force.
Titus to Resilient. Requesting Gamma Pat and Hammerfall bunker on my location immediately.
You mean to jump?
Request confirmed. Stand by.
There's our entry.
That's quite a shot.
Damocles to Talassa. Report.
If Talassa fails to take out the Hive Tyrant, then our little excursion was all for naught. We should have remained with the main force.
Why toil in obscurity when there's glory center stage? Hey, Sergeant?
Our brothers are dying while we sneak around in the shadows.
If we fail to send this message, we face a massacre.
Our lieutenant said it himself.
There's deception at work.
If you got something to say, Sergeant. Damn it. Gadriel, you're not thinking straight!
I can see the same of you. Damn it, you are an Ultramarine! Now act like one!
Yes, Lord!
Engaging thrusters!
Well fought, Guardsman. Form a defensive line at that breach. Yes, my lord. Reinforce the breach.
Reload! Let us see you, dear friend.
Engaging thrusters.
Repositioning!
Space Marines! For the Emperor! The Tyranids have broken through. We're not making time.
Changing magazine! Redeploying! Aliens buzzing around!
Meridian, do you read? Signal's being jammed, as the captain suspected.
Talassa, report.
The vile Xenos slicks.
Talassa, you cut out. Repeat. Talassa!
So are 3 objectives.
None have been achieved.
No going back now.
Munitions secured. Moving! magazine!
Firing thrusters! Jump packs are struggling with all this dust.
Jump back foul with dust. We must proceed on foot.
The enemy have breached our lines. Talassa has failed.
Lieutenant, what are your orders?
We fight!
At last. For Ultramar!
Come on, Talassa.
Take out those mines! Do not let them up!
I am Death, servant of the Emperor, and you will taste my wrath.
Reloading! We must break its shield! Need to reload! My weapon is empty! Resupplying!
Out of bounds! Walk with your bare hands, brother! Stench of that one was impressive. Switch the magazine.
Restocking.
Ammunition secured.
Need ammunition.
I just pinned it.
Clearing the way. Reloading weapon. Restocking. Mission secured.
Another one.
Loading up.
Oh shit, there's two of them. And die.
Throwing smoke. Vermin.
What is this?
Thalassa. They killed the Hive Tyrant.
They are falling. All of them.
Oh, cool.
The Hive Tyrant was controlling these underlings via synaptic link. The turmoil you now
I wonder if
see
they
among
needed
the
armor
enemy
for
can mean
that.
only one thing. The Hive
tank.
Tyrant is dead.
Viridian here. If you can hear this, Damocles, we got the bastards.
Excellent work, brother. Any contact with Thalassa?
Thalassa to Damocles. The alien contaminates our world no longer.
Lieutenant Titus to relay. Area secure. Open the gates. Ready to deploy special tactics. Let's go.
Bless us. He has sent his angels.
Alright, sorry, I was texting the wife. I can still play for a little bit.
Okay. So, is this where we, I don't know, I'm confused. How many missions you got left, you think? Like 2? No, I was talking to Walter.
I can't remember.
fought,
There's
brothers.
one part.
I will make sure the
I'm
captain
not sure
hears
if
of your
we're
deeds.
still in the mission
I
with
need
it
no
or if it's not.
commendation.
But the last mission takes a while
Is
because
that
it's
right?
it
Enough.
has a lot of cinematic stuff in it. It's pretty cool.
Lieutenant, upon completion of this mission, I request transfer to another squad.
I will pass your request to the captain.
Yeah, without giving too much away, there's one where it's like you and a bunch of Marines kind of like hang out in an area. It's pretty cool the way they do it.
Refocus. Is this the Xenos doing?
The Hive fleets cast a psychic shadow that tears at the minds of psychics.
Denying worlds in their path the chance to call for aid.
Let us hope we are not too late.
Oh, it's screaming.
I really like it.
You shouldn't be here.
I have a message from Marnius Calgar.
I cannot help you.
It's urgent.
In addition to the shadow cast in the warp by the Tyranids, demonic forces are now poised to attack anyone who opens their minds to the warp.
You would flee from your duty.
I would have you know.
Give me your message. I have it. Let us begin.
My lady, I must protest. The danger is too great.
Silence! There are no guarantees.
betray us as you betrayed them on Graya!
Lies.
Arrest him! He means to kill her!
Lieutenant!
Gadriel,
I am no heretic.
he seeks the Power Stone for himself. He must be stopped! Kill the heretic! Kill him!
Enough!
Kill him!
What have you done?
How gracefully you dance! What sickly pleasure to bind beyond the immaterial! My thanks to thee, dear cousin. Titus, so long have I watched thee through a tattered field, yearning for this.
I assure you it will be brief.
Yes. Let us play the game a little longer. The power of the eternal realm is beyond comprehension. You have tasted it, Titus. Held its essence in your hands. It calls to each of us, extending a divine hand. The Emperor lied. He lied to us all.
Okay.
In his greed, he forbade us from tasting our own birthright. Look into the void for just a moment, and you will see infinite wonder within.
Changing magazine. He's vulnerable. Reloading weapon. Frag grenade deployed.
Each passing moment, my power in this realm grows.
Reload. God, let him!
Did he escape?
I don't know.
Lieutenant Titus, come in.
This is Titus.
Chaos forces have been detected entering the system. They are going after Aurora. We are leaving for Demerium immediately.
How did you know?
I was a boy on Calf when the Word Bearers attacked. I came to know the mark of chaos.
We're returning to the battle barge. I understand your actions, but your suspicions end here. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Brothers, this is Aurora. Within the last few hours, traitor forces have arrived in their hundreds and commandeered the facility.
Commandeered?
Where is Luz?
Inside.
They have the facility, Luz,
And the power source.
holy terror.
Perhaps you were right, Titus.
What's our theoretical?
We've diverted all available forces to Demerium, but we're well below full strength. We've prepared an assault, but it has little chance of success, unless we take care of this. They're using it to draw in reinforcements. For every one of them we kill, 2 more show up in their place. It's heavily guarded.
I'll need a combat squad, 5 men.
I can spare 3 men. Next, the enemy seem to be drawing their power from this structure.
What is it?
We don't know. Every attempt to bring it down has failed. Your squad has developed a reputation for unconventional approaches. Any ideas?
I've read of Demerium. It's a burial world. 4,000 years ago, there was a clash between the Ultramarines and the Heretics. The Sword of Atreus, a battle barge wrecked in the fighting, was laid to rest here.
What of it?
Records state that while its body was ruined, its engines burned bright, even as it was interred. It may not fly, but it might ram.
A long shot, to say the least.
Worth a try.
Very well, then.
Navigation systems are probably dead. We can't afford to miss.
He's right. Someone will need to get close to the target and place a beacon.
Our offensive launches in 90 minutes. The Emperor guide you, brothers.
And you, sir.
Lieutenant Titus, see me on the crew deck at once.
As you wish, Chaplain.
Ensure brothers Chiron and Gadriel are in attendance.
Reactor status unstable. The impact's creating variable power.
Using an ancient battle barge as a battering ram. An unorthodox approach.
You disapprove?
On the contrary, it is inspired thinking.
I reluctantly second that.
Why reluctantly?
Because it will go to your head.
No, honestly, I don't know.
Titus, I am troubled by a report I have received from the Astra Telepathica. An accusation of heresy.
Her voice was puppeted by a...
The lieutenant will answer.
The Psycho was possessed.
Your sergeant believed otherwise.
I was mistaken.
You attempted to incapacitate your lieutenant.
Thank the Emperor I failed.
And now, the only individual capable of reaching Lord Calgar is dead. By your hands. I will be watching all of you. Should I suspect even a flicker of corruption, I will not hesitate as you did. You are dismissed.
Brother, what was spoken by the chaplain?
We have arrived at the burial.
Time to go.
Oh, wow.
The enemy have amassed the majority of their forces in the Numenelian Basin. Thalassa has the warp beacon. Viridian is hoping for a miracle. The rest of us will move to clear the reliquaries around the basin and establish a beachhead. We are facing overwhelming enemy numbers on Demerium. But the heretic filth down there have stirred the wrath of the Second Company. We will inflict upon the traitors such agony, the likes of which they have not seen since the burning of Prospero. They will suffer, they will break, and they will fall. Sons of Gilliman, for the glory of Ultramar! For the glory of Ultramar!